wherever you are in the world. It is fantastic to be spending time with you all on this Saturday. If I haven't yet introduced myself, my name is Bruce. I'm the corporate trainer for GS Partners, and I'm going to spend the next minutes with you going through our business presentation, going through our product explanation, having a look at the promotions that are currently running inside of our, oh, this collar's up. Having a look at the promotions that are currently running inside of our dashboard, and also answering some of the questions that our community might have. So welcome to this call. If you're watching this as a recording, I trust that you'll get value from it. In the chat function right now, please let me know where you're dialing in from. So go into the chat function, let me know the town, the country, the city. I can see Meg from Spain on the call, Tampa, España, Italy, London, Di, good to have you on the call, New Hampshire, Boston, Twin Falls, Idaho, Pensacola, Florida, Rachel, welcome to the call, Cade all the way from Texas as well. So we've got over 2,000 people dialed in. So without much further ado, I want to take you through our short presentation together. Then we're going to go live into a live account. We're going to purchase one of the products. I'm going to show you how to navigate through it. And after that, I'm going to spend time on the current promotions that you can take advantage of. So let's dive straight in it together, and let's go through some of this information together as a team. I do want to encourage you to take notes as we go. I think this is one of the best ways to learn, is to take notes and therefore be equipped to be able to ask questions after the call. That means getting onto a chat group, maybe getting onto a Zoom call with the person who's sharing this information and ask the questions that you might have. So having said that, let's dial into this together. The first thing to understand is that GS Partner is a platform that connects large corporates into communities in order to create real world value through technologies like blockchain, like digital commerce. Now, it's important to note at this point that we are not talking about financial products, and we're definitely not giving any form of financial advice on this call. The second disclaimer is that we are not giving any advice or any recommendations on tax, simply because, as you can see, we have people from all over the world on this call, and different tax territories have different tax laws. So just type the number 2 in the chat box if you clearly heard those 2 disclaimers, and that'll allow me to move on with the call. Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you so much, Anil. Thank you very much, Queena, for typing in the chat box. Right, what does GS Partners do? GS Partners is a marketing hub connecting communities, like the community on this call, to different sector or industry or company opportunities. Now, GS Partners has connected to 7 to 8 major industries and opportunities. We've plugged into the AI technology sector, which has a market value of about $1 trillion. We are connected to the Forex markets at $5.3 trillion of trade a day, into the real estate sector at $382 billion. We're also connected to the crypto markets with a current market cap of $1 trillion, the renewable energy sector at $928 billion, nutraceuticals and supplement industry at 382, and we're also connected to online gaming platforms and sectors. So those collectively are multi-trillion-dollar markets that we are connected to as a hub, as a marketing platform. Now, we're part of a larger story than just the GS Partner story. We're part of the GSP Gold Standard story, which started over a decade ago with a company that had already disrupted some of the precious and gold metals markets and was looking at different ways to move value, store value, and help facilitate payments. Over time, specifically towards 2020, the company then launched its own blockchain. And along with the launching of the blockchain, we saw the arrival of metaverse, e-commerce markets, and the introduction of an affiliate marketing model to help move some of the products and services into the market. The markets that we are in are wide, they're diverse, and they allow us to help ride the wave of these sectors adopting new technologies, adopting new practice, and moving wealth from the current traditional sectors into slightly different blockchain-driven sectors. The platforms that use the GS Partners Marketing Hub include Swiss Valorum Bank, GSBD Swiss, the SkyGround FinTech team, Swiss Finesse, and the Gold Standard Group too, as well as the Swiss Value team. Now, there are multiple speakers, multiple experts, and multiple leading sector influencers who are part of our education panel and part of our advisory panel. And these different experts will be getting onto weekly calls. They will be educating our community on the different markets and sectors we're exposed to and on the different opportunities that those markets are currently bringing to us. So how do we plug into these different markets? As a company, we've created one product, one simple product, one key that allows us to interact with these different companies, these different sectors, and be able to plug into those companies' payback programs and rewards programs. Now, some of those payback programs are weekly, some of them are monthly, some of them are over longer periods, and some of them just allow us discounts and promotions into supplement and gaming markets specifically. So what is this one key that we talk about? We talk about a meta certificate. We essentially have 9 different price points for this one key, and every one of these price points have opportunities for you to plug into different payback programs. Now, it is worth noting about now that people start getting distracted. They start believing that for 1,000 USDT price tag, you're magically going to create 61,290 USDT of value. That is absolutely impossible, and I'll show you why in a moment. Instead, what I want to focus on is what the entry level into one of these keys might be, and based on the value that you put into these different keys, into these different sectors, you have a max potential of this green number here. Every one of our keys or every one of our certificates have 6 different sectors that you can be exposed to. Now, here's a new word. Write this down in your notebook. We call these sectors block folios, because the gathering of crypto capital, the distributing, the tracking, and the payback programs are all managed through blockchain. And so we call these block folios. For this presentation, we're just focused on one of these keys, the water key or the 1,000 USDT value key. And we're going to be focusing on the different block folios in the second part of this presentation when I go through one of these live transactions with you. It's worth noting that plugging into this product is fairly simple. It is as easy as purchasing one of these certificates and then choosing which block folio makes the most sense or gives the most value to you. So that could mean plugging into a block folio that gives you a high bonus. It could mean plugging into a block folio that gives you a good weekly payback. It could mean plugging into a block folio that just gives you really good discounts. You can choose which one makes the most sense to you, or you could choose to take part in all of them. Ultimately, one certificate, one key gives you access to multiple block folios. So you can have you can take the steps necessary to try and get into that max potential payout. Now, what is our marketing vehicle for taking this product out into the market? How do we make sure that people know about these keys, know about these sectors that we're exposed to, and are able to access the different payback programs? Well, we've chosen an affiliate marketing model. that is now almost 3 years old. How do you take part in the affiliate marketing model? And again, this is really only for the entrepreneurs, the last 3 minutes of this presentation. It's very easy to take part in the affiliate model. For only 33 USDT a month, you can plug into the special promotions and pricing that run on the different products, and you can plug into our rewards plan. In other words, you can take this product to market and earn commissions from it. So what are types of commissions that we put in place? We've put in place 7 commissions or 7 rewards. Some of these rewards are in matching or free certificates, and some of these rewards are in real-time commissions. For the sake of this short presentation, we're just going to spend time on number 1, number 5, and number 7 together. Sorry, 1, 6, and 7 together. 1, 6, and 7. Firstly, if someone were to plug into our affiliate program and they were to pay 33 USDT, then they are now eligible for representing these products, and they can earn 15% sales commission on anybody who registers and purchases some of these products. Then, if you're someone who is into team building, you enjoy mentoring, coaching, and educating people on our products, then it's also possible to build teams of people and earn from team sales. We release 2 team bonuses a month. One of them is our mid-month bonus, which, as its name suggests, is on the 15th of every month. And another bonus we release is at the end of the month, an infinity bonus. And again, this is based on team sales. Maybe you're someone who knows some sales gurus in New York. Maybe you're someone who knows people in India. Maybe you're connected to people who enjoy these sorts of products in Australia. You can help mentor them, train them on the product, help them understand how the key unlocks value and how best to take advantage of that value. And for doing that, you can get a small portion of their team sales too. It's very simple to open an account with GS Partners. Step 1 is to go through the onboarding process. And that simply means asking the person who's invited you onto this call for a registration link that you can then enter your details on. Step 2, if you wish to take advantage of the promotions, the incentives, then I would encourage you to pay the 33 USDT and take advantage of the buy 3, get 1 free certificate in your first 30 days. We're going to go through that in a moment. And load those certificates up in the different block folios that maybe are appealing to you so you can get access to some of those payback programs. Step 3, if you're looking for a business, if you're looking for a product and a sales system to take these products to market, then you can plug into our network marketing or affiliate marketing model. So that really is as complicated as our business is. It's fairly simple. I've given you broad brushstrokes, but what I'd like to do for the second part of this call is spend time on the product. Because again, for some people who jumped on this call late, for some people who didn't see the first part of this, maybe you've looked at these numbers and they seem unbelievable. So let's rather stop, take a step back, and show you how you get to either maxing out one of these products or just taking part in the parts of the product that most interest you. So I'm going to take us into a live account. I'm going to purchase one of these certificates, and I'm going to choose 1 or 2 block folios to load value into. Now, if I'm only choosing 1 or 2 of the block values, is it possible for me to max out the product and get that big green number in the presentation? Absolutely not. I'm not maxing out all the loads. I'm not putting lots and lots of capital in. I'm only putting a little bit in, and I'm only accessing the payback programs related to the block folios. So let's go have a look at that together. I'm going to share my screen with you. This is a live account that we're looking at. And so that means that we are doing live purchases. We are loading these block folios right here on the call. Very quick disclaimer, this is actually my wife's account. So not only am I the corporate trainer, for our platform, but I also use the products. As a family, we believe in these products for ourselves as well. So we're sitting on a live dashboard. You can see that I've already loaded some cryptocurrency in here. Now, you might have a different loading process. Maybe you're going through a local exchange, maybe you're going through a local wallet provider, whatever is obviously licensed and working in your territory. Once you've got crypto, you can send it directly to the site simply by using your deposit now function. So I've done that. I've got some USDT on here. I'm going to come across into the menu tab, and I've got to warn you that it's a very busy menu tab. Why is it so busy? Well, we're a large platform connected to lots of different products and services, and we've already had this platform running for 3 years. And so you might see some things on here that are no longer valid to you because we're no longer selling them, but they are valued to our community from earlier products and services. For this call, we're going to stay on the Elemental certificate. This is the core product right now. We're going to come down to the purchase tab. We're going to click on it, and it's going to show me 9 different certificates to choose from. One starting as low as 100 USDT, and another one going all the way up to 100,000 USDT. For this presentation, we're going to stay on the water certificate. This is the same certificate we used as an example in the presentation we did a moment ago. And so we want to use the numbers that people are becoming familiar with. So I'm going to click on view details, and it's now going to give me a bit more information on each of the block folios that are available. There's the FinTech block folio that when I load 1,000 USDT into it, it will then activate this block folio. This block folio, the load, locks in to this for 24 months and obviously activates a 1.5% monthly payback program on the load. So that's the first thing that it does. The second thing that takes place is it unlocks a bonus to the value of 3,500 USDT. When is that bonus available? It'll be available at the end of the block folio period, at the end of the 24 months. And the third thing that happens is it unlocks a weekly payback program on the price of the certificate, what I originally paid for this key, for the potential of accessing these different sectors. Now we can go through each of these block folios together. Some have slightly different dynamics based on what they're exposed to. So in the example of the Meta portfolio, if we load 1,000 USDT, we do have access to a bonus at the end of the 18-month period, but we don't know what sort of payback program we will have because it's exposed to live market conditions. If we go into the real estate block folio, we can see that it unlocks a 3,000 USDT bonus at the end of the block folio period. How long is this block folio period? It's 36 months. What happens with the 1,000 USDT I load? Starts working for me at 1.5% through the monthly payback program. And then of course it does activate a weekly payback program on the original price. So there's always 2 pieces of information I'm looking at. I'm always looking at the price and whatever's related to it. And I'm always looking at the load and any information that's related to the load. We've also got the renewables sector that also unlocks a bonus at the end of the block folio period. It also works on a monthly payback program, and it runs for a full 30 months. It does also unlock a weekly program on the original price. The last 2 tabs that we look at here, supplements and gaming, are pure product tabs, meaning that if you put a load amount in here, it doesn't go into the market and work for you. Instead, it unlocks product value for you to take into our shop to purchase supplements for your personal use, or maybe you own a supplement store and you're selling it to your community. Again, it does unlock a weekly payback program. And if you look at the gaming, it does a similar thing. If you were to put 1,000 USDT into the load, it's going to give you 4,000 worth of gaming credits to take into our gaming platform. And again, it does unlock a weekly payout program. So there's a lot to choose from in this particular range of certificates. So we're going to go and purchase one of these. I'm clicking on exchange now. I'm selecting USDT. Why am I selecting this and not Bitcoin or Ethereum or one of these others? Because I have a balance of USDT. I've already deposited USDT into this account. I'm going to click on confirm. It says, are you sure you want to spend 1,000 USDT buying this key? I'm going, yes, I'm sure. Now this key will do nothing for me until I've activated it. That means putting a load, another 1,000 USDT into one of these Blockfolios. When I do that, it activates a weekly payback program, it activates a monthly payback program, and it starts working for me. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to click on load my certificates. And for this particular call, I'm going to go into the FinTech Blockfolio. Why do I want to go into the FinTech Blockfolio? I like the fact that there's a 5% weekly payback program, and I like that there is a 1.5 monthly payback program. So I'm going to click on it. It's going to open up, gives me a breakdown here. It says exactly what my bonus will be at the end of the period, which is 24 months. It tells me exactly what I will create on my load every month for 24 months. And it tells me what will come through on my weekly payout for 52 weeks. So I'm going to go and select USDT again. I'm not using Bitcoin. I'm going to select max so that it fills it up to the maximum amount of 1,000 UST. And I'm going to load right now. Right, this will now refresh and it'll activate my FinTech Blockfolio. It'll activate a monthly. It'll activate a bonus at the end of the 24-month period. And this will start working for me. I'm not going to stop there though. I quite liked the fact that there was also a renewables and a real estate Blockfolio. For this presentation, I'm also going to put value into the renewables. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to select USDT, maximum amount, and I'm going to click on load now. And it says success. So let's refresh all the sites. Let's have a look at what this is doing for me. And we can even come back one step and we can have a look at the different Blockfolios that have now been filled. Here we go. Here's one Blockfolio that is filled. You can see that the writing has changed from red. That means it's now activated. And in a week's time from now, I'll be getting the 5% weekly payback program on the price of the certificates. And in a month from now, I will get the 1.5% on the load. If I come across here, I can see that I will also get an additional 4% weekly payback program on the price of the certificates, and I will get 1.5% on the load that I've placed in. If you scroll down, you can see that there are quite a few different certificates already in this account. That's because I've done quite a few different teachings on this. And you can see that I've been loading this personal account with more and more value. If we have a look at the summary up here, you can see that I've purchased and loaded crypto capital into these Blockfolios. And this is what I'm owed in bonuses and potential payouts over the next, for some of them, 3 years, and others a shorter and shorter period. So that is the product. Next week, Saturday, join me on a live call at the same time. I'm going to come into these different certificates here, and I'm going to show you how to either withdraw your payback rewards or compound them depending on which strategy best suits your needs. So in the chat function, just type withdraw or compound, whichever one you think is better. Type withdraw or compound, and join me next Saturday at the same time when I will show you live the weekly payback programs and the potential monthly in a month's time payback too. So that is the product. We've now had a look at the business presentation briefly. We've had a look at the product briefly. I now want to take a moment to look at the promotions that people can take advantage of if they want to act right now. Because like any company, there are promotions that we run at certain times of the year. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I want to take you directly into a promotion that's available for people who've just registered and activated their accounts. When someone registers and activates accounts, it begins what we call a fast start bonus clock, and that clock runs for 30 days. Let's go have a look at what happens when that clock starts running. The easiest way to find out information on promotions is to go into our promotions section. We just click on that and we find the part that says fast start bonus. So I'm going to click on fast start bonus. Right, fast start bonus. Buy 3 certificates, get 1 free. Get a free certificate on the highest value certificate purchased. So what does that mean for every single person on this call right now who might be new to our community? It means that you have a chance to buy 2 certificates at a lower price, maybe stretch yourself for one of the higher priced ones and get a matching, a 4th one free on that high price. You have a full 52 weeks to go and load these certificates. That means you can take 6 months, 8 months, 3 months, or 3 hours to find your crypto capital, load and activate your block folios and activate your weekly payouts. In the chat function, type FS, fast start, if you have a fast start clock running, or type new if you're looking at this and going, I want to come in as a new person, someone who's about to register, open a new account and take advantage of the fast start. I want to encourage all of you who are typing new or FS to get onto a chat group, talk to the person who's showing you this video or showing you this recording, and ask how you can take steps to take advantage of the fast start program right now. There's a second promotion that I want to point out to everyone on this call. And so I'm going to share my screen with you. We're going to go back into that live account, and I'm going to show you a second promotion on the Elemental Certificate product. This sits inside of the product. So I'm going to click on my certificates. We're going back into one of these products here, and we're going to spend time on this water certificate. And we're going to have a look at the load sections that we've got inside of here. Now, there is a promotion that is running from now until the end of June that allows anybody in our community from past programs who might have GSB IPO vouchers or who might have XLT tokens to be able to take those GSB IPO vouchers and take those XLT tokens, load them into a second promotional load bonus, and unlock a second amount of value inside of the system. So if you've got some XLT or you've got some GSB IPO from previous programs, you're wondering what to do with it, you can put a second load into your blockfolio. That full amount will go work for you at the monthly payback program, and you'll be unlocking a second load bonus that'll be gifted back to you at the end of the load period, the 24 months. The good news is, if you don't have enough GSB IPO to fill it all the way to 2,000, or you don't have enough XLT to fill it all the way to 2,000, you can use the G Euro that you've been earning from previous certificate ranges to top it up too. So this promotion really is for our existing members and our existing community who've been sitting on value from previous programs as well. So that's a very special promotion that'll run till the end of June for our entire existing community. Now, it's sitting at 36 minutes into the call, and I promised you that it would not be a long call. And so I want to take a moment to show you some commissions that have popped into this account whilst we've been on the call. Remember that we have a marketing program in place, an affiliate model that allows you to earn from selling some of these products. And so right now on this call live, we've purchased a certificate and we've loaded it in my wife's account. Let's go have a look at the account that registered my wife's account, what we call a primary account. And let's have a look at the commissions that flowed in because of those purchases, because of the sales that were made. So let's go together. I'm going to share my account with you. We're going to flow into another live account. Let me open it up for you. Type yes, yes, yes if you've been looking for a sales program and a business model that you can use to take these products to the market that are automated, that track sales, that distribute commissions live in real time without you having to go build a Shopify site or an Amazon site or a Wix site. You can now go and plug into our sites and build your own business. So let's have a look at this together. We're now sitting inside of an account that tracks all the purchases from the previous account. And we can actually see that there were some commissions being notified in the notification section over here. To have an accurate view of those sales, we're going to go into the reporting mechanism. We're going to have a look at the user commissions that came through from those purchases. So we're clicking on view. We're going into my wife's account. Here it is here, Alpha Genesis. We can see that a 1,000 USDT was spent purchasing a certificate. And we can see that 15% direct commission was paid live into this account. When there is a load into the Blockfolios, here's a load into the Blockfolio, here's a load into a Blockfolio, we also get a micro commission paid into this account on those loads as well. And we can track back and see a whole lot of micro commissions coming through live into this account all through today and yesterday and all the way back to December 2020 when this marketing program first launched. You might be asking, how is it possible that we can track the commissions and sales for that entire period? Because of blockchain. Blockchain is a technology that gives full transparency and full accounting on any movement, any goods or services that leverage that technology. And that's exactly what this is built upon. So we're now sitting at 40 minutes into the call. I promised you we wouldn't take much longer than that. I want to encourage every person on this call to stop, pause, watch the bits that are relevant to you. If you are sitting on XLT vouchers, then good news, your vouchers will be consolidated into XLT tokens for you to place inside of these extra bonuses. If you're sitting on GSB IPOs and G-Euro and you'd like to put it to work for you inside of these Blockfolios, then that's available to you until the 30th of June. And for everybody else who's looking at this, welcome to our newest core product, the Elemental series. I hope you got value out of this. Please get on your devices right now, message the person who's showing you this presentation, ask your questions, and take time to plug into the systems that we put in place. Now, as we finish off the call, I want to encourage all of you to diarize Wednesday 4 p.m. CET. So if you're in a different time zone, take out Google, work out what 4 p.m. on Wednesday is. We'll be hosting a corporate call where you will hear all the latest updates from our Dubai event, from our chairman of the board, from our CTOs, from our advisory board members. So if you want more information on the direction, the vision, and the updates coming directly from the corporate team, get onto our monthly corporate call on Wednesday. I want to wish you a beautiful weekend. and we'll see you all soon. Take care.